Mason, a 2. Rebound, Williams.
I like the defense on that closeout. He definitely, forced a bad shot.
Mo went right into the rookie George Hill and knocked it down. 22 now for Williams. He's 9 of 15. LeBron's 12 of 17. The Cavs as a team are shooting 50% from the field. Josh Vaughn in traffic.
Look out.
Delonte West out with Williams. Vaughn came back, knocked it out of bounds. Heather Thompson talking about Matt Bonner. It's a big day for the Bonner family in terms of basketball.
Matt's certainly hoping to get back in time to watch the Final Four. He played for Florida when the Gators went to the Final Four in 2000. Now his sister Becky is at the Final Four. She played at Stanford, now on the staff at Louisville. And as we speak, she's helping prepare the Cardinals to face Oklahoma in the national semis just hours away on ESPN, guys.
His sister played too, right? Yeah, she played at Stanford. So one of the other teams involved here in the Final Four. LeBron comes in. Joe Smith got a nice hand as he checks out. You see the game. They line up in the ladies' national semifinals. James, this rebound by Mason. Of course, a couple hours down the road tomorrow night, Michigan State and North Carolina play for the men's championship. And Jacques Vaughn knocks down a jumper. Maybe it was over at Ford Field last night. Unbelievable atmosphere of Michigan State. It's not the most cozy environment with 72,000, but they've done a great job. And I will tell you, there was a scalper stimulus plan in Detroit last night after the Spartans won. Ticket prices for tomorrow night went up. LeBron almost went up and threw it down.
Well, they had a great effort. The coaching staff did a terrific job preparing their team. And then the kids from Michigan State were outstanding in the open floor. Outstanding.
The 2 is going to count for Mason. We have a pushing foul on Daniel Gibson on the other end. So the Spurs trying to edge a bit closer. Get it back down to 12. They'll have the ball at the line for 1 when we come back. Huge game for Steve Nash. Back in Dallas. His team 3 behind the Mavs with concern about the playoff push of these guys. You've seen him for many, many years. We've seen him front row here last 7-8 years. This great run. They're not right yet. San Antonio walking into the playoffs that start in less than 2 weeks. They just don't have it gelled. They don't have it together.
Well, we know that, and also by the fact that they've been struggling with wins and losses. The other point is Ginobili. Can he ride it out and then go deep in the playoffs without re-injuring? And then also the condition of Duncan's knee. But the key is that we know that you have a day off in between games at playoff time. That will definitely help the oldest team in the league, San Antonio Spurs.
Duncan is back. He's only scored 6 points. As we told you before the break, that basket counted the 1 free throw. Foul on a made basket. Delonte West able to knock it down on a dying shot clock. Lead back up to 13.
Now, Delonte 6 for 10 today. He has 12 points. Now, that was a dagger. You look at the score right now, you're only down 13. You have plenty of time. The big thing is from now to the end, the Spurs have got to knock in some high percentage threes.
Screen set, Roger Mason. It's a deep 2 for Roger, who was among the elite shooters, leading the league at one point. Yes. But his three-point shooting has struggled, as the teams has a little bit over this last 10-game stretch.
Well, you have to look at it. How many years has he ever had this amount of minutes? 0. Okay, a lot of minutes on a team that every game is a pressurized game.
West, they got 3 seconds called. Ilgauskas was, he had a tent in there starting to fire. He was hanging out there for a long time, and they finally called it.
Now, if you're going to make your push, now's the time. And also, you've got to get Duncan involved. Duncan right now has only had 6 offensive opportunities shooting-wise. Now, I know in the first half, he was unselfish. He passed out of the double team a number of times.
Only 2 field goal attempts for Duncan as Parker knocks it down to get it back to 9. 2 field goal attempts in the last 31 minutes for Tim. Tony's carried the offensive load with 22. And it's a 9-point game with 7 to go. There's Bowen staying out here.
Oh, you got to look for him. You got to look for LeBron now. Come on, he's got Mason on.
Delonte West sees it. Duncan's coming for some defensive cover as well. 2 to shoot, James. Tough shot. Oh, man.
Oh. Come on. I mean, he was open 3 feet from the basket. Right? If they missed that pass and you end up with a shot like that with the clock down.